Warriors, what's good? January 1st, we're inside of the 2-5. So, hope all is well with everyone, and everyone's doing well. Of course, there's a lot going on, which is why I want to make this video in particular about, our thoughts and how our thoughts affect our emotions. And although we just went from 2-4 to 2-5, we're still in the middle of winter, in particular Capricorn season, which deals with structures, organization. And on the low end of it, Capricorn is more like devil type energy. So some real destructive stuff is going on as well. And then we're going to deal with Aquarius energy next month, or the end of this month going into next month, and then Pisces, which is ruled by the underworld. Now, I'm not trying to be morbid, and I'm not trying to stop anybody from like actually going towards whatever they're looking to achieve, because you can't be stopped. You're the only one that can stop yourself. But just looking at energies as behaviors, strictly that. Don't need to complicate it. Just energies as behavior. Certain energies behave a certain way. Some are more pleasant, some more aggressive, so on and so forth. If we were to look at the energies of the seasons as behavior, summer's more inviting. Does that mean that you're not going to have a cool day in summer, or it's not going to be a real big thunderstorm? No, it's just more or less in general, collective. Summer is more inviting, is bringing forth, life, and abundance. The spring is where it starts off. Winter is where things kind of die off, so on and so forth. So the reason why I'm saying this is because I want us all to win this year on levels that we haven't won before. But in order to do that, there has to be a certain level of understanding within yourself. So many of us are coming up on goals or reaching beyond our norm to create the life or, things that we want to see and see for ourselves. But that may come at a cost. That may come at some sacrifices. And that's also going to require us to go deeper within ourselves, into the unknown, to find more parts of ourselves. So that means we would have to stand on that shoreline of our own conscious state and face the unknown, or face the difficulty or challenges or issues. And when I say it like this, a lot of times people think they're really looking at it, but when you have a storm in your life, it looks more like this. Get it? So it's real. And it doesn't matter what walk of life you're from, young, old, rich, poor, white, black, brown, yellow, whatever color you want to be. Everybody got to deal with this. And if you're in the dark, even like right now, if you're in the dark, one of the first things that I would recommend that you start off with, working out and all that is cool, but you got to be able to come to a place of still. So if that requires you getting out of your environment, you forcing yourself to go for a walk, doing some breathing, putting your feet in the dirt, like just getting organized, cleaning up your space around you, Every time you have a negative thought, try to combat it with another thought. Logic. Is this really happening right now? Or is this just going on in my brain? Because that a lot of times is happening too. And let's just say you're a warrior out here. You know it's going to be challenges, and you operate from your inner light. But let's just say life is throwing you a bunch of stuff, and you're trying to move forward, and it looks like this. Even though it's ugly, you still can see, and that's a blessing in itself. Because sometimes, as I described before, you have to do it in the dark, until you can come into that inner light of knowing, yourself, about the situation, what it's going to require for you to overcome it, to be victorious, whatever the case may be. Trying to keep it tight, which is why I keep cutting my sentences, because I don't want the video to get too long. Not this one, at least. We'll get there. But I don't want anybody tapping out on me. Okay. So, yes. In this regard, now, let's think about it. You look at your situation. Do you feel like you are drowning in your own emotions? Because that's what the water represents. Those subconscious, deep, dark, emotional waters. Primal waters, Do you feel like you in it, but you swimming? Okay, well, salute, soldier, warrior, good job. Keep swimming. But you can get tired of swimming at some point. So I understand the effort and the sacrifice of that. But eventually what you want to do is to be able to walk on water. Stand on top of your own emotions. Be the authority in your life. And for you to be the authority in your life, you have to be able to bring order to chaos. So that means you got to be able to bring order to that chaotic mind. That's real power. That's true power. And there's levels to this. Now, to keep yourself fine-tuned as you are going through life and you're dealing with more and more things, the workout helps, for lots and lots and lots of reasons, which I'm pretty sure you can come up with many of your own, but it's necessary because it's mind, body, and spirit. So before we got into doing the workout, and I've seen a couple things out there. I'm doing a couple challenges myself, you know what I mean? Because I just use this to keep myself fine-tuned. I work out a lot. Let's put it like that, because this is something that I love to do. But as we are in this season here, it's more about where are you mentally? Yeah, go for a run. So then that way you won't lie to yourself. Like, oh, yeah, you know what? I thought I was going to be able to do this, and really my ankle and my back. And well, at least now. Take care of it. You'll start to see the things that you need to correct. This is truth. This is dealing with the truth, And if you're doing this through these seasons, you're starting to fine-tune the things that you need to do for your body, the way you eat, sleep, stress levels, working out. You'll notice things that you want to incorporate into your day-to-day life, because this is not just something that you want to be doing for the season. You want this to be a part of your lifestyle. So for it to be a part of your lifestyle, it has to work for you. And for it to work for you, we have to connect with where you are mentally now, right now, and then work from there. Okay? So I'm looking forward to the fitness part of a lot of things we're going to be getting into. But first and foremost, it was about, are you willing to do this? stand on the shore of your own conscious, warrior, to go beyond the perspectives and limitations that you place on yourself, your environment's placed on you. Society said that you have to be this, or whatever the case may be. And coming into your own sovereignty, to the authority of you, yourself. And if that is where you're looking to go, then we're doing this together. You know what I mean? And I think it's going to be another incredible year, no matter what comes my way. Because if it is difficult, then that just gives me that much more of a testimony to say, look, this is how I show up. When shit going down, this is how I show up. So it's all about you and the way you think about the situation. Challenges are opportunities. And that's why when we look at working out, it's a challenge every time you go in there or every time you go for a run, whatever the case may be. But you are callousing your mind to tell yourself to do it anyway, to get through it, and that builds upon your character. So I think that's all I really wanted to say. I just wanted to talk about like that emotional state, mental state, where things are. Because it's like, we got all this stuff we got hit with in November and December in the media. This mass hysteria, man, from politics to, big profile crime to extraterrestrial drones, all of this stuff been thrown at you in the middle of winter. And then it's like, okay, we're starting all over. Nah, we didn't start over. It's still going. Don't lose focus about what season we're in. When they say new, you thinking like it's time for things to spring forth no, we still in the trenches, baby. When you take a seed, you got to put it in the ground, and then it has to germinate, and then it has to break open before it breaks through the soil. So if you want to think of new like that, think of new in that way. You know what I'm saying? The pressure is on. The pressure is on right now. Because here's the thing about a seed. Like an apple seed has the potential to become an apple, but the seed is just the potential. There's a lot more that has to happen before you get the fruits of those labors, So let's not lie to ourselves about what we got to do as warriors, what we looking at, what we facing, and, coming up with a strategy to get it done, but also being flexible enough to adjust where we need to. So I'm gonna leave that there. I'm gonna see you guys soon. Glad I got this message out to you guys, and looking forward to what we're going to be able to accomplish this year. Peace.